Might be pretty nice. Play with pencils, paper, and dice.
This is Mose from CarpeGM. I don't have much time. The zombies are at the gate. We didn't know it at the time, but the game wasn't safe. It's called Dead of Winter. You should stay clear of this game. I don't know if the outbreak can be stopped, but if you see this game, run the other way. There's no game deadlier on the planet Earth. Oh no, they're here.
And usually the goal is to find a certain number of tools or food or wood or build barricades or something of that nature. We go through the rounds. Also, everyone has their own secret goal, and you don't actually win unless the main objective is complete and you complete your own secret goal. So sometimes you win, you think you're winning, and then all of a sudden you're not because you didn't complete your goal. So for secrets, we do 2 per player of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's also the possibility that someone could be a betrayer. It says betrayal on the card. See, it says betrayal.
What the hell?
That's why I said that. Okay. So you could have a secret. There's a possibility of a secret one of those. So there's 8 normal secrets, and we're going to put in 2 betrayer cards, and then everyone will pick randomly, only one of them. So the odds are still low that there will be a betrayer. There's 12 cards and there's 4 of us, and we're only picking 1 card each. So the odds are low, but it is possible that could be a betrayer in there.
Yep.
All right.
I hope it's me.
It's super low that both betrayer cards will be picked.
I hope they're both me.
No matter what, you get to only pick one.
We're going to accuse Mose of being the betrayer, and we're going to vote him off the island.
And I'll go in the other room and finish the rest of my chips.
You didn't say your chips were leaving with you.
So hot. So good.
So there's lots of ways to lose this game. And these are starter items. You can shuffle those and give 5 to everybody. These are the police station. Nick, you can shuffle those and then put them on the police station. So there's all kinds of items, and there's gear and food and medicine and tools and gasoline and other survivors out in the areas. All right, put those in the grocery store. I already shuffled them. This is the school. Shuffle those and put those on the school. And we don't know what we need to find yet because we don't know our main objective and we don't know the crisis that's going to happen and any other number of things. So the game changes every round. Thank you.
And here's this card.
All right, this goes on the library. And this goes on the hospital. Ben, if you could shuffle those. Put those in the hospital. And Nick, these go in the gas station. Shuffle, please. Okay. So as the game progresses on, you will probably acquire more survivors. And you will build a little group of your own.
I like the word cadre.
Sure, you can build your own little cadre. To go out and do things with, and you get more action dice for another action dice for every survivor you get, so you get to do more things. All right, that looks pretty well set up there. All right, I shuffled them, but Nick, would you shuffle those secrets again to make sure I didn't do anything wrong?
In case she's betrayed.
Just so it's fair. And Ben, pick a random. You can take the top or whatever card you want. And I'll take that one. And I'm not. These go in the box over here until the end of the game. All right. So we have that. Now we'll deal the survivors out. The last thing we pick is the main objective, so we're not biased by, because you're going to get 4 survivor cards and you're going to pick 2 of them to keep, and the other 2 go back in the pile for possible later acquisition. On each survivor card, there's a number in the top circle that's circled in red. That's the influence level of the person. Really, the only thing there's 2 things that affects. One, whoever has the person with the highest influence value as their leader goes first. And if the zombies overrun any location, they kill the person with the lowest influence first. There's also, right below that, there is their attack number and then their search number. So that's their attack number, that's their search number. You have to roll that number or higher to succeed in it. And then at the bottom here is whatever the character's ability is. And this guy is Forrest Plum, he's the Mall Santa. At the beginning of your turn, you can remove him from the game to raise morale by 1. Because nobody likes the Mall Santa. He doesn't pull his weight very well.
That's funny.
So give these a quick.
So you one person you can actually basically kill.
Yes.
And you get morale instead of losing it.
That's correct. Thanks for bringing that up, Mose. Every time a character survivor dies, we lose a morale. If we get to 0, we lose the game. If we get to turn 0 without completing the main objective, we lose the game. If we... I think there's... And basically there's just a ton...
Top of his head.
Yeah, he's sweating like a madman.
Oh, I love
these
these
chips.
chips. You, man. Oh, the chips. Okay.
Better?
We're not sponsored by Doritos, but Moses is sweating through Dorito sweat.
I'm classy.
I was like, man, you sick again? Go away.
You go away.
Oops, I got
It's his house.
They say you take your cold and leave, but if it's the chips, I guess you can stay.
Okay, so...
He just needs you to fight as bad as bad. Alright, now isn't there a process of selection here where we can keep or...
You're picking 2 and returning the other 2 to the pile. Oh, well, gotta keep that person. And that person. So, okay, I've got mine too.
So, how's the attack things work?
So, at the beginning of the player turn, we'll reveal the crisis, then we'll roll our action dice.
No, on the card, like, it says 3+.
That's what I'm explaining.
Okay.
Then we'll roll our action dice. So, like, I just got a 5, a 2, and a 3. So, is this one of your discards? Okay, so one of the people Moses discarding is Bev Russell. She has a 2 attack and a 4 search. So, for her to successfully attack, you have to use a die of 2 or greater. So you'll have these pre-rolled.
Okay, so she's good at attacking because they're not
Yes,
lower?
exactly.
Alright.
Which is pretty cool.
You have to roll that number high. Well, she's a protective mother. That's
Gotcha.
that's her shtick.
She likes to protect the helpless survivors.
Yes.
Don't think those were covered yet.
Yeah. Well, when you find survivors out in the world, they come with helpless survivors, which just occupy the colony, and we have to feed. They don't give any benefit at all.
And if they die, they drive down morale, which is why you don't just murder them,
Yes.
even though you totally can.
Okay. Just waiting on Nick.
So good.
So sweaty.
Is there a card limit for your hand?
You've touched me with force.
Is there a hand limit? Like,
No. You have, for those, you only have to pick 2.
No, yeah, I know, but
No, there's no hand limit. There's no limit for
like items and
the things, the cards that you will search. Yes.
Okay.
The last weird element of the game are the crossroads cards. This is on every person's turn. The person to their, I think their right, reads a card for them, and at the top of the card is a fulfillment condition. So what the person will read before the person starts their turn. The person reading has to. That's the first player marker. Has to read the fulfillment condition, and if it happens, then you read the rest of the card out loud as the event is happening. And then there's normally 2 options to pick from. Sometimes there's more. So that's the easiest step to forget in the game is doing the crossroads cards. So you have to make a kind of a conscious effort to do that. Okay, so we've all picked our survivors. We have our starter items. Let's go ahead and reveal who our people are, so we can get the little stand-ups.
Okay. I have Ashley Ross, the construction worker, and Arthur Thurston, the principal.
Okay.
I have Brandon Kane, the janitor, who hates the principal for making him work long nights, and Harmon Brooks, the park ranger, who apparently is the only guy in the whole game who has a thick winter coat.
Well, sure. Why would it's winter? Why would you have winter coat on?
Yeah. In other words, he doesn't take frost damage.
Those are all zombies.
At least not when traveling.
Okay.
Oh no,
So that's one of you. I'm going to need your help putting stuff over there because I'm not going to reach everything. There's your janitor.
Yanni Tor.
Okay, I got
There's your park ranger.
Rod Miller, truck driver. He also can move anywhere without having to roll for exposure.
That's
because I
Ben's.
thought that'd be handy. Guess I should have took the guy with another ability. And the Olivia Brown, the doctor.
Well, I'm not rolling for
That one's
exposure. I
fine.
believe I still do exposure rolls. I just don't get frost. I get regular wound.
That's correct.
Ah,
So that's the other
I
thing.
can get bit.
One more thing we didn't explain before I reveal my people. Every time you move your person or make an attack, unless otherwise specified by the card or an ability, you have to roll the exposure die. The exposure die has 4 possible results. There's blank, which means you're good, nothing happened to you. There's this one, which is a wound, which is just a normal wound you contracted somehow. This is a frostbite wound. Frostbite stays with you, and every round that character survivor gets another wound until you get it healed. And then the 4th one is the bite, which is really, really bad, and it immediately kills your survivor, and then other things could happen.
You can run out of survivors, which is super fun because you're not actually out of the game. You just have to hooray, you get another one.
If you do run out of survivors, you do get another one. You get to draw one from the pile.
Oh, I thought there had to be a helpless survivor to actually draw from.
Nope.
No? Okay. Well then, I'm just misremembering because we actually had those survivors at the time. Oh wait, shouldn't there be 8 guys up here?
Yeah. Who didn't get pulled?
Years.
No, I put mine over there.
Rod Miller, Olivia Brown, the doctor, and the.
Oh yeah,
driver.
that was it. There's Olivia Brown. Truck driver sitting on a chair.
Yep.
We got a great
Okay.
big convoy going there tonight. I'm not used to standing, so I'm taking this chair. Convoy.
All right, my 2. Where did my other person go? Oh, on the floor. I have Jenny Clark, the waitress, and Maria Lopez, the teacher.
Well, my
Maria
character can. The principal's special ability is he gets to look at and keep an additional card when he's searching at school.
Yep.
And Ashley can, once per round, perform a barricade action without using an action die.
Yep. She's pretty good.
Pretty sweet.
And she has an attack of 2 and a search of 5.
Apparently all the women are awesome.
They survived.
And the women,
Mine-
the guys are like...
Mine are not good attackers.
Well, the janitor cleans faster, 5 instead of 3. And again, Harmon Brooks never takes frost. I know there's more than one situation where you take frost damage, so could come in really handy.
Yep.
I forgot how you track your injuries with these characters.
You get little wound token things to put on your character. It was red is a regular wound, blue is a frostbite.
How many can they take?
3 before you dead. As soon as you get your 3rd wound, you're dead.
Oh, I remember what threw me. I had a character who was tougher than 3.
His name's Buddy.
Yeah. Professional douche.
Yes.
That's what I called him. God, that was fun.
All right. So, no, last thing we do is pick our main objective. So we'll do this since there's stuff on both sides. You can't like shuffle them and pick randomly. So we'll go like this. Pick about half. Bend left or right hand.
That side.
Tell me.
You're right.
Okay, so those go away. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Nick, left or right hand?
Left penis.
You have more than one, too? I thought I was alone in the world!
Alright, those go away. Alright, there's 2 cards left. Mo's left or right hand?
See, he
Right,
does that
test
under
me.
the table when he throws them away, so we
Okay.
don't know if he actually switched hands and then threw them away.
You don't know, and it doesn't matter. Okay,
Maybe he's a
so
betrayer.
He is.
so our objective is main objective is find a cure. Ben, go to page 16 in the book and read M03 or MO3.
I don't love
I sit here in silent shock. Could the answer be so simple? Has our great
Nope.
species been brought to the edge of extinction by the mutation of one of its simplest and oldest viruses? If there are gods, surely they are laughing at us now. Or at least they laughed at each moment in my life when I failed to wash my hands. But what next? I need a better lab and supplies. I need to rally the others and have them bring me everything they can. At the very least, I think I can immunize us, but even better, I think I might be able to eradicate this plague in one fell airborne swoop. I think back to that summer when I, drunk on youth and love, considered staying in Italy and saying to hell with finishing med school. How horrifying to think that a cheating Italian boyfriend may have been the critical factor in ending the greatest catastrophe to mankind. December 20th.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's Olivia Brown's little statement there, but she is not credited here.
So our victory our setup on this is morale starts at 5, which I've already said, and the round tracker starts at 6, which I've already said. Victory conditions. Players have to place 2 medicine cards under the subjective for each player that started the game. So we need 8 medicine cards.
Okay.
Starter medicine cards don't count. So the
Yeah.
ones we have to go out and search and find medicines.
Always.
Cards, don't I?
Yep. So now, everybody of your people, you have to pick a leader and then pick one of them to be their leader, to be your personal leader.
Which means one chief, one Indian start out.
And
Isn't that done by influence, or is that...
No, you get to pick. So if you want to not go first, you can put your lower person as your
so
leader.
that's what it affects.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
If a place is overrun with zombies, the lowest influence person gets killed first.
All right.
So if you look on your card thing here, there's a place for your leader and for your follower.
Oh, yeah. Secret objective over there. Most action dice. Group leader.
Secret objective.
Guess I'll keep the doctor as the leader. That might be helpful.
The park ranger's my leader, and the janitor is disgruntled. Just like he was before the zombie apocalypse.
The waitress is my leader, and then the teacher is the follower.
Principal is the leader, and the construction worker is the follower.
Okay, we've all chosen who has the highest number. I only have a 24, so it's not me.
Nope.
62.
62.
You're 56.
Yep.
Dumbass. Okay.
Saying he was higher.
Oh, you're 62. Okay.
62.
So, but no, not your age.
That was last year.
Okay, my bad.
Did you have a
So
birthday?
you're first player.
I intentionally forgot about that.
Okay.